Now from the home of the Rangers, there's a good look at Globe Life Park here in Arlington. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball. Next, popped high in the air. Big Dog is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Here's George Springer. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Grounded to short. Andrus has it. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth. Right fielder.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A high fastball is in there. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A little bouncer. And another foul ball.
It's out, it's out, it's out.
Here comes another 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit. That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
On the ground up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. So Maikel Franco will get a chance to hit this inning following the 2-out success. Into the box now, Maikel Franco swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. Park. Into the windup and the pitch.
Left fielder.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mazar is under it. 1 out. Into the box now, Michael McHenry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that hook's just foul. Boy, not by much more than an inch or 2 there. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Park ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Another 0-2 home. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Pretty painless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Striding in once again, Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Park fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Reddick. A base hit in his first trip. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
So he got him swinging. Josh Reddick becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Hopped up. Dozier is there for it, and that retires the side. Preston Tucker digs in now. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Michael
McHenry comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The second baseman, number 27.
And this ball is going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Fouled back. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hoying has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Park is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen.
Number 4.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Hoying is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hit sharply on the ground. There is Andrus in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Well, it wasn't anything special on that single, but he'll take it. An infield base hit, but to me, it's more the situation.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Texas, with their 101st win of the year, tops in the division. Boomer Big Dog wins for a...
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Saturday night baseball now from Southern California at Angel Stadium. Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Halo.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, one away. Here's C.J. Cron now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball that just misses inside.
This is an interesting matchup, Matt. These are two of the best players in the league. You got a possible MVP candidate in the hitter and a possible Cy Young Award winner in the pitcher. What a matchup.
Again, he sends it out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Chris Carter.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. DeShields going back on it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rangers. And I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. He'll hang in there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
Hit in the air to shallow center. DeShields is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Tavares. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinoza, currently third on the team in stolen bases, so we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one. Oh, too late on the throw, but that is what you call a major league effort just to make that one close. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Kevin Plawecki is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Batting ninth.
And a bouncing ball, foul.
Daniel.
Now the 0-1. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make it a...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance. Ben Revere. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, C.J. Cron. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. A ball hit to Andrus at short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. DeShields is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. We'll get a look at this. Here's Chris Carter now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And here's a ball hit in the air. Tavares on the move. 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat, Andrelton Simmons comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Point has it in his tracks. And that ends the inning. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held. Digging in to try it again, Danny Espinoza. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Danny Espinoza becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Kevin Plawecki is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Down now, here we go.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the. Ready once again, Ben Revere. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Ben Revere.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now batting, first baseman.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
27.
In there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So he keeps. Here's Chris Carter now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Come on, guys.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here it comes. 0-2. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Just got a piece to the right side, but it gets foul. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning. Striding in once again, Danny Espinosa. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting.
First offering on its way.
Plawecki.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Digging in next is Daniel Castro. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
0-1 count and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Tavares is up with it. Throw will be in time to get him at first base, and the Rangers will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The Rangers win for the 106th time.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
Striding in, Jesus Carmona. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are underway in Game 1 as the first pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2 into the stands. He got it. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gallo is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the second out.
Batting third.
First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Striding into the box, Chris Davis. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now here's the pitch. Jack Jerko comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this. Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. And with two away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Sends that one out of play for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Hoying ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out. So stepping in, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, number 99.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Another one sent foul. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Into the windup and the pitch. Freddie Galvis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. And this is fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. high in the air out to center field. Shields is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Carmona. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Carmona.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Up next for the Yankees.
Little tapper down the first baseline. That's a foul ball. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. High pop-up. Gallo has a play.
I got it.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But, hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's Jerko now with a high fly ball out to deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Now a big swing by Moustakas, but he won't be able to keep this one in play. It's into the seats, foul. Again, he sends it out of play. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Travis d'Arnaud comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now here's the swing by d'Arnaud and a ball driven well out to deep right field. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 fouls.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a bouncing ball, foul. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Digging in to try it again, Freddie Galvis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tapped down the line, but it gets foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Now batting.
Jesus Carmona is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Right back at the mound, and that's through for a hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Point is going to get there, and that retires the side. So no run. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Oh, he brought it back. Here's Chris Davis now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim sat down on strikes thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Dozier into shallow left. And the inning is over. So they're held in check here. Jordan Lyles been summoned from. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did, it makes.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up. After a hard end to a good season, a manager shares some final reflections with his team. A check-in call from a representative. This MLB club gathers around its skipper for his invocation of a successful season campaign.